Box to Box Hoops Preview, hosted by Degs.
In 21st place, time to bring the heat. We're moving to Miami. MIA, yo. This is my preview. I always want to say recap, but it's preview. I'm glad I caught myself. This is my preview, 25-26 season NBA. And guys, NBA is back. I'm just so excited. Before we start, you guys need to know that I did these rankings just before the season started, but I'm shooting just as the season has started. So this whole preview is coming out on week 2 of the NBA, but I said I'm just going to put it out there. And before we start, guys, we've been nominated for top sports content creator, and I would love if you guys helped us win this time around. 3 years in a row being nominated, and we've never won. I feel like it's time. We need to bring it home. TikTok has recognized our greatness, and it's time for you guys to show them that we are great. Well, everyone knows we're great, but it's just been nice to win. Going straight into what the Heat did in 24-25 last season. That 7-45 record finished 10th in the East, and they lost in the first round of the playoffs. So they managed to win their playing game and made it to the playoffs. Offensive rating of 106.7, 29th. Defensive rating 24th. So their offense needs a lot of help. 37 wins was their fewest since the 14-15 season, the year after LeBron left. And despite the Jimmy Butler saga, Tyler Hero had the best season of his career. 23.9 points per game, 5.2 rebounds, 5.5 assists, 3.3 steals. No, 3.3 threes per game. And earning his first All-Star appearance of his career, where his minutes went up. Breakthrough campaign, and he worked really well with Bam at the 4 and 5. They started quarters, he started quarters but didn't play much together in the end of the fourth with Bam. So let's see if he can get playing time in the clutch. Didn't feel like they really figured out their rotations quite well, especially after the Jovic injury. And then that was coupled with Terry Rozier forgetting how to play basketball. Terry Rozier, that's a whole story. Wiggins also got injured. Jaime Jaquez also had one of the craziest sophomore slumps you'll ever see. Sophomore slump is basically your second year in the league. There's this thing where your second year in the league, you just never do well. Then, of course, they were swept by the Cavs in the first round. And to address a lot of these issues, they did quite a bit in the offseason. Additions, Simone Fontecchio, who to me was just really surprising. I'm shooting this on the morning of them playing the San Antonio Spurs, and he was just doing crazy things. I didn't know this boy had this in him. He was at either the Jazz or the Jazz, I think. And he just never really got playing time, but he's developed into a crazy, crazy shooter. He was traded from Detroit for Robinson, Duncan Robinson, that is. They got Norman Powell from the Clippers in a trade for Kevin Love and Slow-Mo. This was a 3-team trade, by the way. And Vladislav Goldin, who was undrafted, Myron Gardner, another undrafted player. The Heat do this thing where they always get undrafted players. I don't understand. They drafted Kasparas Yakuchionis, 20th pick from Illinois. Then they resigned Keshad Johnson, Davion Mitchell, who's really, really, I think he's starting point guard now, Bruce Smith, and Nikola Jovic. Departures, Kyle Anderson, Slow-Mo, traded to Utah. He was part of that 3-team trade where the Clippers got John Collins, Miami got Norman Powell, Utah got Slow-Mo and K-Love. And 2027 second round pick. And of course, Duncan Robinson signed and trade to Detroit for Simone Fontecchio. Depth charts. This is how they're looking like. Point guard, Davion Mitchell, who just resigned. Norman Powell, shooting guard, who was one of the best players for the Clippers last season, and I think averaged the most points, if I'm not wrong. Andrew Wiggins, small forward, Bam Adebayo, power forward, and Kel'el Ware. I think Bam this is going to fit his role so perfectly. He's shooting a lot more threes this year as well, which is quite fun to see. Jaime Jaquez Jr., this is my boy. This is my most favorite Miami Heat player. It's not even close. Having him there would be, having a good season would be nice. Coming in as a small forward cover. Keshad Johnson, small forward cover as well. Nikola Jovic, Simone Fontecchio, power forwards. And then Vladislav Goldin. This is the place where I feel like they're a bit short at center, which might mean Bam moves and plays there a bit more. I mean, he's done his whole career. They're also quite short in the point guard position, especially with the whole Terry Rozier situation. I think they definitely need to make a move and get some cover in that position. My one big question for the Miami Heat, they squandered plenty of leads last year. Like, that was the issue. Can they see out games? That is my one big question. 22 of their 45 losses came after leading by double digits. They lost 15 games when leading after the third quarter. This was tied for most by any team in the last 41 years. So a real big issue. Can they close out games? My one player to watch out for this year, for the Miami Heat, my one player to watch out for is none other than Bam Adebayo. I feel like Bam is about to give us a solid campaign. Like, just defensively, offensively, I'm seeing he shooting threes. He went at Wemby and showed he's stronger than him. He's faster than most centers. He plays bigger than he actually is. He has a larger than life personality, and his girl just had the craziest season you'll ever seen in the WNBA. Defensive player of the year, most points scored, finals MVP. So it's about time. Bam, this is your time. This is your turn. MVP candidate for me. When I say candidate, I mean a top 10. I don't mean like top 3, top 10. Top 10. With that being said, prediction for the Miami Heat. They have a relatively young core with Bam Hero, Jaime Hakis Jr., Mitchell, where all in their 20s. Adding Norman Powell is huge for their scoring offense. Jaime Hakis, I need you to have a big season. Like, this guy just changes the whole team's outlook. With all these questions, I feel like the Miami Heat should easily make the play-in. Easily. And probably finish like between a 7 and 8 seed. But yeah, this is where I'm currently ranking them. And as I say all of this, they are actually fourth in the East with a 3-2 record. So yeah, I think let me say, comfortable playing team. And this is the first team where I feel like they should actually, I have a whole board here with all the rankings. I feel like they'll actually finish higher than I've put them. So this is the first time I'm already feeling regret. I had put them at 10th in the East, but I'm already feeling regret by how they've started. But yeah, it is what it is. That is my preview for the Miami Heat. Next up is a team from the West, and the head coach is going through something right now, similar to Terry Rozier.
Ready for the ultimate slam dunk of content? Don't miss out on any of our NBA previews. Hit subscribe and be the MVP of your basketball knowledge game.